All right. Sneak peek number 2 into the table of diversity at home for kids, teens, and young adults. Okay, so remember the movie Matilda. And remember that scene where Matilda goes to the library and we see how she's basically spending all day there. She gets there when the library opens, she leaves when the library is closed, and she's reading all sorts of books. The librarian is giving her recommendations for different types of books that she can read, and then the librarian tells her that she can actually get a library card to check out books, to take books home, all of that good stuff. What I probably didn't quite pick up on, or maybe couldn't put a word to back when I was younger and was watching Matilda, that I absolutely recognize now, is that for Matilda, the library was her safe space. The library was a place that she could go where she felt like she could fit in, where she felt like she belonged. The library felt like that it was created specifically with kids like Matilda in mind. And even though I might not have been able to put a word to that back then, I absolutely resonated with that because the library has always been a safe space for me as a person who loves to read. And that's why the library is now on the table of diversity for kids, teens, and young adults. The library is a safe space for so many kids, teens, and young adults. And it's a really important conversation for us as parents to have with young people about where do you feel safe? What are the things that make you feel like you belong? And that could be really anywhere in the community. That is why this entire column is different places throughout the community where kids, teens, and young adults can feel safe. I think this also gives us an opportunity to have deeper conversations, maybe with ourselves, but also with our young people to figure out how can we replicate the safeness that we feel in spaces like the library in other places. How can we ensure that the essence of these safe spaces extend to other spaces, whether that's school or it's at home, it's perhaps even in the workforce. Those are some of the things that I think the table of diversity really helps people think through, the adults, but also the young people. So if you want to get your copy of the table of diversity poster, you can go to deistartsathome.com. But come back here so that we can continue having conversations about the table of diversity and you can get a sneak peek.